my name's Larry, aka Simidad. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Snowrunner hard mode, part 7, I think. Hope you're all well. Hope you had a great week so far. What have you been up to? Immensely appreciate you all coming back to the series, and I do genuinely hope you are enjoying it so far. Now, at the end of the last episode, we have done some little upgrades to the track. Got quite excited about those. The last episode was not particularly exciting in the sense of, things done per se, but we did set ourselves up a little bit of a safety net. We got ourselves some money. We rescued the CK-1500. Now, I have come to the conclusion that we made a little bit of an error on Black River. Not huge. It's sort of dramatic. When we came over, I thought we had scouted out all of the watchtowers and upgrade parts. Now, when I was looking on the Snowrunner wiki page, trying to sort of figure out some things to do with the vehicles and engines, specifically to do with the scout, I was looking at the fleet star that we've got back on Black River and realised that we were missing the raised suspension upgrade that's out there. Now, I think we have a little look in the global map. I think that the upgrade is missing because it's in this black zone here, roughly, which is missed out by all of the watchtowers. So I think that's why we didn't find it. So we will have to go back and get that when we get back to Black River. I'm not going to do it now. What I am going to do now quickly is, I was a bit umming and ahhing about the engines, because we've got the stock engine there, the 6 valve 4 litre. We could sell that, but we get nothing for it, so we're just going to keep hold of that. And then we picked up the upgrade, which was the 6 valve 4.4 litre, which we can sell for 2,350. And we also got the 5.2 custom. Now, I didn't really know whether these were usable on other trucks and stuff, so I've managed to find out on the wiki page that they are, but mainly only scout vehicles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this 4.4 litre, because this scout we're going to be getting rid of it down the line, but we are going to keep it for now as it's our sort of like safety net vehicle, if you like. So we're going to sell this engine because it's no use to us really down the line. I'm going to keep the 5.2 because I think in a few regions time you can get the F750, which you can use this engine on. So I'm going to keep hold of that one. I'm going to use it in the scout in the CK-1500 now, and then when we come to sell it, I'm going to swap it back to the stock, so we keep that in our quote unquote air quotes inventory, if you like. So I'm going to sell that. That's going to be 2,350, and we're going to go back, and then that's going to be all we're going to do for that. So let's bring that up, and then I want to drop the Hummer over here quickly as well. So we are just going to leave this parked up here. Stop engine, change truck, drop to the Hummer. As you can see, we've got massive tyres, we've got the lift kit. Things are right with the world, but I did overlook one upgrade which I wanted to do. Which is, where is it? The diff lock. I wanted to put the engageable diff lock on. So that's 2,000, and we can sell that. Get 500 back for that. And then I also wanted to purchase the tooler snorkel as well. We get 400 back for that. So we're roughly, give or take a few hundred, we're back where we started. But we do have ourselves a pretty meaty looking truck. Timing wise, we are a bit messed up on time at the moment. We ran over massively, so we are coming up on 8 o'clock now. So although there's been sort of 5 minutes or so into the episode already, we are going to leave it run a full day, because that will sort of get us back roughly to where we are, or where we were sort of doing 8 till 8. Now, where I'm up, what we're going to do on this episode is we are going to be scouting out some of these locations. Like, we've got 3 watchtowers to scout out. So I think what we're going to do, I have really no idea if it's in the best interest or not, but we're going to come down here, I think. I don't know if this land is any good, but if we hug this tree line, we should have some security. I think if we actually want to go out that way. We also do need to refuel at some point as well. Stick it in low for a controlled descent. Yeah, we do probably need to try and find a fuel trailer somewhere. I did have a slight worry that the tyres were going to be too wide. They seem to be okay so far. See, we're only 5 minutes, if you like, out of the garage, so still plenty of time for me to mess it up. But yeah, I was sort of thinking, and I was trying to, obviously we ran over a bit on the last episode. I don't want to go to the gas station because we don't want to pay, so we want to go down here and take the next left. Yeah, I was sort of thinking after the last episode I needed to run the time on, so I was looking at the Fleet Star and I was like, I don't think that's got raised suspension on it. I wasn't doing any jobs or anything, I wasn't like doing any off-screen jobs, I was literally just looking at stuff, and it's like, I'm pretty sure that that's not raised suspension, so I took it back to the garage to check, and sure enough we didn't have raised suspension. So I was like, hang on a minute, that doesn't seem quite right. So I was a bit miffed about that, but we're not using it at the moment anyway. It is there, we did fix it up in the last episode. We've got it to use down the line. Yeah, so we've got it there to use when we start to do jobs. I am a bit sort of worried about this. This looks pretty well steep. I think this is going to be a bad idea. Okay, nice and steady, sir, nice and steady. Alrighty. Yeah, I was sort of really kind of half tempted to Right, are we gonna be able to make it across? What do we do here? Do we just... Let's just go. Just keep going, keep going. Just come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. This is a stupid idea, but I'm going to use this to get the photograph. Cool. So, yeah, I forget what I was saying, to be honest. Yeah, I know we've got the new tyres on and stuff, but I don't know where, like, how good they are and stuff. You know, they look pretty meaty to me, but, you know, I don't really know what I'm talking about. So there's the watchtower up there. Now the real question is, we're going this way, so... There is a path. We want to get on a pathway to the watchtower. But yeah, in terms of a plan, if you like, we are... I think I spoke about this a couple of episodes ago, I can't really remember. We are working on the basis of scouting out all of the regions at the moment. So we want to scout out all of the Michigan areas. Now, I don't know how easy or hard that is going to be to do. I think there are some, the last two I think are relatively hard from what I've understood, in comparison to the first two. So we'll have to bear that in mind. So what I'm going to do is going to scout out all the 4 regions first, get all the watchtowers, all the upgrades. Then we'll start sort of working on our fleet of how we do things. Now, that's not to say, I do know from basically a friend of the channel, awesome guy, Mr. Farquhar. He is, as I've spoke about in every single episode, I think every single episode so far I've mentioned Rusty and Mr. Farquhar. But Mr. Farquhar is a content creator as well. And he... What have I got to do a little bit off-road in there, have I? Like off the beaten track. Is there even a path? I don't even know if there's like a designated road up here. Holy moly. Yeah, Mr. Farquhar is... Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to risk it for a biscuit and just go through this woodland here. Yeah, Mr. Farquhar is about as big a fan of Snowrunner as it's really like possible to be of a game. So I was watching his series because he's... What are we stuck on here? Yeah, that tree it looks like. There we go. So he's got a hard mode series. Come on, get your words out, mate. Get your words out. Yeah, he's got a hard mode series. So I've been watching some of his back. I did bow out this week of his Michigan series. I got like 8 episodes in, and decided actually I probably need to bow out at this stage because I feel like I'm probably not learning too much, but I'm probably seeing too much. If that makes sense. So I thought, well, if I... Well, there's an upgrade there, so we'll go for that next. I think. And I was worried, really, that that was going to, like, give me too much of an advantage or too much information or give me too much of a clue of what I'm doing. Because at the minute, I've got... I mean, you might not agree. I've got, like, the rookie status is going through me at the minute. So, like, if I do something good, then it's like, oh, well done, you've done that as a rookie, nice work. If I do something bad, oh, you're just a rookie, don't worry about it. So I've got that going for me at the moment. See if we can blast a little faster through here. So the upgrade is going to be around here. So I do know from a little bit I've watched of his series that there's I think it's a Pacific truck coming up, which it looked pretty beefy. I think it's up here that we need to sort of start heading. Yeah, it looked pretty meaty, like it could handle itself quite well. I want to be going up here, really. So I do know that that exists, but that's not to say that I'm just going to drag that back to Michigan and just use that if it's too easy. But obviously it's not Michigan, Black River. Break on. Get the upgrade. What's that? Engageable all-wheel drive, is it? So, so that's for the GMC. So that's for our guy back, and we've got that back in home base. Right. Wrong button. Right. So we've got a mission down here. We want to pick that up, probably. We've got an upgrade over there, but I think we need to cross over the dam to get that. There's a watchtower over there. Oh my god, this... And actually, there's a resupply zone there as well, because I was asking the question the other day of where do I get... obviously, I've used all my repair parts in my truck, in my Hummer. I was asking the question earlier, or yesterday, I can't quite remember, but of a day of how I could basically how could I restock those parts, so that should I come across anything else that needs to be fixed up, I can do it. So the question is, do we go and get that mission activated, or do we go and do the watchtower? I think probably makes... Just have a quick little look. There's a pretty big area there. If we get the watchtower, we can circle back. There might be some upgrades that unlocks. So yeah, I think that's going to be the best option, really, is at this point. It's just to scout out all of the regions. I'll have all the upgrades available to me then, which is going to mean that all of the trucks that I've got, which are all the base game trucks with the exception of this, which is the JBE Hummer mod, they're all going to be able to, I'm going to be able to spec them out pretty nice, and then it'll just be a case of buying like tyres and stuff. I think Mr. Farquhar and Rusty will sigh a pretty large sigh of relief when they see that we've still got the GMC, because there was a time where maybe clickbaited them a little bit and sort of maybe let them believe for a short time that we were going to sell the GMC. I mean, I'd still quite like to sell the GMC because it's crap, but it's not. I'm sure it's got its purpose. But obviously we've stripped it down a little bit, which has probably lightened it. We've put the lift kit on it. We've just got the engageable all-wheel drive, which is probably going to help massively. And I reckon if we put some somewhat better tyres on, then maybe we've got half a fighting chance with it. But we'll see. Because the temptation was for this episode was actually to go back to Black River, and now that we've got the bigger tyres on, was to see if we could right the wrong of when we had to get recovered for the Scout that was stuck in the mud for the farm shop, or for the farm. So there was a real big temptation to do that, but we opted against it. What we do need to do... Right, where's this... Let me just... We go a bit more round. Do need to consider the fact that we are starting to run a little bit low on fuel. I've yet, from memory, I mean there may have been some, but I don't recall seeing them. Some fuel tankers around in Smithville Dam. So we may ultimately end up needing to go back to Black River anyway. I'm sure there must be some. Get bogged down. I'm sure there must be some. I thought we might have gone past it. Okay. Just, I don't know. Again, this is where my inability or lack of experience comes in, because rightly or wrongly, I want to find myself off down here. There is a watchtower somewhere around here. Pretty much dead ahead through these trees, I think, is a watchtower. Yeah, there it is. So that'll be the 5th watchtower in Smithville Dam. Let's just launch the observation there. We'll see what that... Whoa, man, that looks pretty severe down there. We got any chance? We will go that way. Oh, there's a truck down there as well. International Transstar. There's a mission there. Repair the truck, which we need to get that activated. Lost bags. Oh, there's a service trailer there. Find the antenna tower. So there's a fair load of missions that is now there's an upgrade there. So the question is, with our new tires, is this for us? I assume that's for us. With our new tyres now, can we competently traverse. Traverse is probably the wrong. Can we confidently make our way out of this? Or do we want to head back and start ticking off some of these missions? What do we want to do? I want to go to this little yard here because I'm sort of hoping that they might potentially have a fuel trailer. I'm gonna stick it in low just because I don't want to end up down in the on the side of a cliff face. It would be absolutely ideal if that could be avoided. Probably want to sort of going a bit off. Maybe back up a little bit. Just not feeling like totally confident. We need to go more sort of. Oh, that's the yard. Okay, that's fine. So we'll accept that task. That's the Michigan Trail. Start tracking, stop tracking. We have got those. I don't think we've got any repairs that need doing, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. So, got that one hooked off. There's a couple of missions down there that we could try and tick off. I'm curious about this truck, just whether we can actually get there or not. And if we can't get there, or if we can even get there, what kind of condition the truck is going to be in, because I've got no parts to repair it anyway, so... Time for lights yet? Nah, it's a bit early. But we will, yeah, we'll go down this way a little bit and see. We may end up, sort of backtracking on ourselves a little bit, but we'll see. Because if we get there, there is quite a lot of water down here. See, I know we've got the better tyres and stuff now, and we've got the lift kit and everything, but if we get there and it's pretty hefty water, then I don't know if I'm up for that kind of shenanigans, to be honest with you. So, are we taking a right at the bottom of here? And then we'll see how we get on. I think we could probably get away with a little bit of speed at the minute. Probably will stick the lights on. It's pretty muddy. Alright. this is this is the start of it. So ideally we want to cut across here. Depending on what the route's like, we could. Just depends how much deep that water is there. And what the way round is after that. I actually think this is probably stupid. Oh my god, I am... Yeah, I don't... I sort of feel like I want to just backtrack, to be honest. I think that's what we'll do. You know, that's a bit of a cop-out, I'm sorry. I've had a couple of good episodes now, and I just would hate to ruin that. So we're going to see what that fixer-upper task is about. And that will take us nicely over towards the dam, which I don't know if you can just drive across the dam or if it's blocked or what, but it would be absolutely fantastic if it was just drivable, because the service centre is on the other side of that. We can refill our service pass. I don't know if we need to pay for those or what, but I guess we'll find out if we make it there. What we will do is we will refuel our main tank. So we'll refuel. That's full, so we're full tank, 157 litres, and we've got 338 still in the back jerry cans there, so should in theory be okay for a minute. So we'll see. I think in terms of upgrades for the Hammer at the moment, I think we're probably okay for now. The tyres seem to be sort of doing the job quite nicely. Just need to build my confidence a little bit in what kind of terrain they can comfortably handle, because for all I know, it may well have been fine to take them down. Take them down that watery bit. Right, where's the turn in? So just follow this, take the next left, and it should be, I should imagine, is probably a precarious route down. It's the left here. It's not left, keep going. I mean, low is great, but what I actually find is sometimes was that the route? I didn't think it was. No, good. Sometimes when low seems to be getting it bogged down a little bit. seems to do a little favour of chuck a bit of all auto in there. Seems to just get it going, so I think this is the left turn coming up here. Having just said that about being probably done with the upgrades, I think there's a very possible chance that we might want to upgrade the gearbox at some point. Obviously, I'm almost certain that we found a transmission that was compatible with the games version H2, but obviously JB's got his own stuff, so he uses those instead. Just nicely does it. Come on, just ease it down. Okay, so I'm gonna probably go nice and steady, because once we get out onto these rocks, there's not really there's nothing really to winch onto, but we should, I think, as long as we be a little bit cautious, we should be okay. Should be nice and easy. So we've got the bigger snorkel on now. That was fairly painless. Now we want to follow this up over here. Let's see whether there's a task somewhere over here. There's a task. Further ahead. There it is, just popped. Let's go and see what that task is about. It's a truck. It's probably not for us though, because it's on a task, but we will see if we can get to it. I think we're going to have to go under some trees. Show task. Let's put the handbrake on. There's an old broken down truck nearby that needs some TLC if you're up for a bit of elbow grease. It's all yours. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. White Western Star 4964 1200. So if we can recover this, is that what they're saying? If we can recover this, we can keep it. And where do we need to recover it to? Do we need to recover it to the garage? Is that where we're taking it? So it's all of the broken. Oh, here's a question. What do we need to get it to just run the engine? Because I don't reckon, if this is stupid, there's not really a way out there. And that's pretty intensive to try and drag it back through there. Up there. And right, well, colour me intrigued. We will This is somewhat ridiculous to try to do this, considering where we just came from. See, get all the false confidence you get. A little bit of thing. A little bit of we're gonna leave it there, right? Because we were pulling it, but that's pretty flat. What do we need though? I would value some advice. What's like the bare minimum repairs we need to get the engine to run? We'll leave it there so it's out of the woods anyway. Like, if we just fully repaired the engine, does that get us like the engine running and we can use that then to sort of self-propel us back a little bit? Got here. Water subject to sudden rise and violent turbulence. Well, that doesn't sound very interesting, very enjoyable. Like, I don't really see the way across here because that's all. Certainly no. Maybe if we go this way, we could probably make it this way. It's probably definitely not the way you're supposed to go, but I'll take it. Yeah, if we can get that engine, I reckon if we can get that truck, what was it, White Star 49 something, we can get that to propel itself on its own steam whilst being towed, it's going to help us out massively. We might just stand, whoa, hello, we might just stand a very slim chance of being able to pull it back with this. Because that would be pretty sweet if we got that truck for free. Or well, not free, but we just had to repair it. I mean, the other option we've got is let's turn the all-wheel drive off because we're on tarmac now. Obviously, the other option we've got is try to pull a trailer down to it, a service trailer, and fix it up that way. But yeah, if we could get it, if you guys can let me know like, what's the bare minimum of repair needed to whoa, thank you. Pay attention. Yeah, like what's the bare minimum repair needed that would get the engine chugging under its own steam. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the service place. That's the trailer store. Oh, you idiot. I need to come out of this then because this is the trailer store. That's not what I'm looking for. Looking for the refiller place. Like I said, we've got a little bit of money, so I don't mind if we've got to pay for the parts. Well, actually, before we go up that way, Smithville Bridge. We decided to construct a bridge. So we'll track that. We won't track it, but we'll debate that. Service centre place should be up here then. This is where my friends said that you need to go to do that. It's a contest, so we won't do that now. We won't worry about those. Service place. We supply repair parts. Oh, we do have to pay for them. Wrong button. So it's 476 pounds, dollars, whatever, to do that. But we will do that because obviously we can use that on the White Star 49, whatever it was. So now we just want to tack off. We just want to get off that last bridge. Now, which way is the way around? Oh, we don't. We want to go that way. We want to. That's fine. This is a loading dock, so there's nothing really to activate here in terms of a mission. We want to go down this way because sorry, got a cramp in my stomach. We want to go down this way because there is an upgrade down there which we wanted to get. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's down here. Do apologise about hopping in the menu all the time. If you don't mind, it's just because I genuinely have no idea where I'm going. I did try on the last episode to. There's a website Mr. Farquhar recommended, MapRunner .info or something like that, and it's like an interactive map of all the region. And I did try and use that last time out, but it wasn't really that easy, and we ended up going down the wrong way. So I figured I should probably just stick to the in-game. Yeah, that's the upgrade there, I think, is it? Buy that car, they usually buy a lot. Holy macaroni. See, this game, it's quite unforgiving. You lack attention for like half a second and you're like ditched. We've got engageable all-wheel drive for the White Western Star. Sorry, I've been saying White Star. White Western Star 4964. That's that one that we just found, wasn't it? Pretty sure that was it. Apologies for that, gang. Guys probably all screaming at me like some kind of bloody idiot. Hey Sam, it's not a White Star, you goof. It's a White Western Star. Bit of all-wheel drive on. That's probably why we're getting ourselves a little bit stuck there, guys. Why the heck not? Let's get a bit of diff on it. There we go. Let's got us out of that. Right, Just hoping this is some kind of way across the road there, because that's where we need to go to get to the next thing. Holy mackerel. It's unneeded. Just because we bought the parts there, Sim, it doesn't mean that we need to use them. Ooh. Yeah, just because we've got the service parts, let's, you know, doesn't mean we need to be like smashing way through. about that clipping on the tree there. Alrighty. And that should see us back onto some tarmac here. There's a mission there. We'll as well tick that off as well. Unlucky fisherman. It's 1850 reward on that. It's nothing, that's just to do with this mission, I reckon. 3 days. So we've made it across the dam. Now in pursuit of this last down arrow, so that goes to the tunnel. So I reckon got a ways to go. Yeah, let's keep plodding along. We be prepared for the unexpected. I generally try. Now the question is, do we take the risk and to backtrack on ourselves if we go this way? It's hard to know, really, isn't it? Because I mean, it's not. If you've done the game, you know. But at the very least, this will give us a little bit of map clearance. Follow this round. Just got everything crossed right now that this is going to wind us up somewhere near. Let's turn on all-wheel drive, that will help a little bit. Bloody idiot. It's all well and good turning off for the tarmac bits, but it's no good when you forget to turn it on. So this is going to loop back round onto the right road that we need to be on. Got a trailer discovered there. It's got some boxes of something on. We get some XP for that as well. Now, if we go down there, I think there's another track down there. That's the one we tried to get to. It was like real swampy and boggy. It's getting us some pretty good road clearance. An autosave glitch there. Obviously, to mention his name again, he's an awesome guy. You should check his channel out if you don't already check it out. But Mr. Farquhar, he keeps telling me, oh man, shit. Not that. Keeps telling me, he says, Sim, my mate, there's no right or wrong way to play the game. You play it whichever way you want to play it. Which is fine. But I'm just a bit conscious that if I'm going to scout out all the 4 regions, I've done 2. After this episode, we'll have done 2. Fully scouted all the watchtowers and upgrades, bar that Fleet Star one. Unlocked in theory. I'm just conscious that it might be boring watching me. I'm going to stick a low gear for this because I want to be in control. So do let me know in the comments if you feel like you want me to go and start tackling some of the jobs first to bring some, like, not like excitement per se, but some different, that's not me just scouting around in a Hummer. Mr. Farquhar says there's not really like a right or wrong way of playing it, but there is a way of playing it, which is my sort of way. I don't know, it just sort of makes more sense to me to try and, my tiny little man brain, makes more sense to me to try and scout out the areas first, because then I know roughly where the missions are and stuff. And then I'm hoping this will just this seems like an awfully long road to this last one. Yeah, then I've got all of the upgrades available. A little bit careful because these rocks will bite you. Like I said, just because we bought the spare parts, you don't necessarily want to have to use them. It can be avoided. I don't know where this watchtower is because I haven't even seen it yet. So we wanted to go up there to get it right. Is it up there? A bit more of a steep road. I'm just gonna. I haven't been placing down the marker things. I'm gonna do it. How do I? Is it down that one? Yep. Just gonna do that because I know where I need to turn up. So up here, stick it low. That's the watchtower. Very nicely, delicately balanced on the side of a cliff. I think if we go up this way, we should get up that way. Come on. A bit of diff lock up there as well, just as it sort of turns early morning. It's that time. 5:30 in the morning. 2.5 hours to go. Come on, you sucker. Right, and this is going to be the last watchtower. Spark that. Cool. So we'll see what that's given us. Upgrade location. Okay, so we've got 2 upgrades. Holy moly. One down there. And then one all the way down there. Now the question is, and we've got so that's the, so if we keep going that way, we've got an upgrade location around there, and then we can circle back for that upgrade. So basically, I think we pretty much want to just back our way down the way we came. Use that conveniently placed tree to give ourselves a bit of stability to turn ourselves around, and we hopefully will have enough time to get that upgrade, and then that should see us through the upgrades then, so that we can finish the episode on all upgrades and all watchtowers. Again, that doesn't actually necessarily ring true, because it could well be that it's another one of those, like I said about earlier, that may potentially be just outside of the scope of the watchtowers. Hopefully we're going the right way. It's fine. Got a trailer store here. I think we need to trigger that. And then there's a warehouse in here. I think there was a challenge of some kind in here, because it's got the little time clock stopwatch. It's a contest, that's what they call it. That's fine. Because we're a long way off the contests, and you only get a certain amount of time, a certain amount of goes to do the contests if you get them wrong, so we'll save those probably for last. Go down here, straight down. Just gonna keep on driving through this mud, bro. I would say the upgrades are good, because unless it's an engine upgrade, it seems, because it seems like you don't get anything back for the stock engines on the truck when you come to sell them. So, but the upgrades are good, because obviously generally you can get money for selling these stock parts. Not a lot, granted, but you know, every little helps on these places. So like most of the upgrades I did on the last episode were made entirely possible by selling parts from trucks through the upgrades and stuff, so it's all good. It's well worth it. Cool. Just conscious of the time. It's coming up on 8 o'clock. I did run over last time, and I'm gonna say we're probably gonna run over this time, because I would quite like to get the upgrades. So, a raised suspension. Oh man, I didn't see. Oh, you idiot. Pressed the wrong button. Didn't check what that was for. Bloody hell, I can check. I mean, I can check off recording anyway, so it's not necessarily the end of the world. Let's go over here. I think there was a mission. Task tools delivery. One of our warehouses needs to optimize their loading hub. Right now they lack the tools and equipment to do it. Okay, so I don't know if this is a truck rack. Yeah, that's a anyway. Let's not mess around because we are running over. Right, we are going to... So, let me just look on the map again. I'm going to come across here. We're going to take a left and we're going to head around and grab that upgrade, and then that's going to be save for any upgrades down here. Which I don't know if there are, to be honest. Just noticed there's a mission up here for more fuel. I wonder if there's fuel tankers up here. Anyway, we're gonna do that. I do appreciate that we are over. It's probably gonna screw up the days. I think what I might do going forward is may well just run a day from whatever time it is when we log on, when we get into the game. Because there's been a couple of occasions where we left it at like 8 and we've logged back in and it's been a couple of hours before. So it may well be that we just, instead of concentrating on it being full day from 8 o'clock in the morning, it might just be as well to just run 24 hours from whatever time it is when we start recording. And obviously not accounting for situations like this where, you know, we'll really like to get this last upgrade. It's funny because I'm going across, that's why. Come on. Come on, my buddy. Forget to detach the winch like an idiot. Don't hang around too long. We could have gone down. That's the path there. Put the low gear back on because it's quite easy to end up in the water there. And we do one bit. So we are not far away now from the upgrade. See all our fuel sloshing around in our jerry cans there. You are joking me, right? What is it telling us that's the road up? That's what it seems to be suggesting. Come on. Yes, he does it. Come on. Easy now. Come on, girl. You can do it. Oh, he's a good girl. There's the upgrade. We're very nearly at the end. If you have stuck to the very end, you guys are legends. Absolute best. Come on. Not now. There we go. There we are. This will be the last upgrade for Smithville Dam. And we're not terribly far away from Drummond Island tunnel. So race ready suspension for the CK 1500. So that's okay. So we can actually have a quick hop into that. And the real question is that better than the Snowrunner gearbox that we've got on? Gearbox. That is not. So we will sell that. Which we don't, it's not usable in any of the other trucks. And we will hop back to the Hammer. Finish the episode out. And that's going to do us, guys. So, yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, hopefully... Turn the engine off. Stop the engine, there we go. Yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, leave me some comments, thoughts, feedback, whatever you want down the bottom. The only thing I ever ask is that it's constructive, but otherwise, hope you enjoyed the episode. I feel like it's been a pretty well productive episode. Oh, you joking me? Oh my god, I thought we'd done all of the upgrades. We haven't, we've missed one. Oh my god. Oh, well, alright. Never mind. We, yeah, it is what it is. We'll come back for that. We'll go back and get that. And we'll just do what we can do. Anyhow, yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, all that stuff I said before, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.